Hello and welcome to another episode of Supercalifunnelistic with me, Rauchenwald. In this episode, I'm going to share with you a few things that nobody wants you to know about ClickFunnels One Funnel Away challenge. And if you stay till the end, I'm also going to show you how you can get a roughly 50% discount on the challenge itself. Most likely you already know what ClickFunnels One Funnel Away challenge is, otherwise you probably wouldn't be watching this video. But just in case, I'm going to provide you with a quick summary so we're all on the same page here what we're talking about. ClickFunnels One Funnel Away Challenge is a 30-day training program with Brunson, Larsen, Stoian and Jim Edwards, where throughout the challenge period, they teach you the essentials of building and launching your own first funnel. Not only the technical side of how to build a funnel within ClickFunnels, but also make sure that you learn all the basics in terms of the right mindset for being an entrepreneur, offer creation, offer hacking, copywriting, marketing, and so on. This also brings us to the point that most people don't want you to know about the challenge, because a lot of people are promoting it as your solution to launch your business in no time at all. And even during the challenge, Larsen makes it very clear. The challenge shows you how to build a funnel. It's the vehicle that you use to generate revenue, but it is by itself not a business. A business simply takes more. Now, there is no reason to be discouraged. The challenge itself provides you with a ton of value. It's just that you should know that the challenge alone will not help you get your business off the ground, because it does not show you how to build a business, and it cannot, because people from all over the world are participating in a challenge, and depending in which country you're living, the requirements for actually starting a business may be different. There may be countries where you don't even need to register a business and you can just get started straight away, and there are other countries where you actually are obliged to register an official business before you can start accepting commercial sales online. And that's why the challenge doesn't cover this part, because it's something that varies from country to country and that also changes over time very fast. Whereas the fundamentals that the challenge teaches you do not change and will help you no matter if you are joining the challenge in 2019, 2020, or probably even in 2025. Now, another aspect that people usually don't tell you is that it's not just the challenge. While the challenge is just the $100 one-time payment, signing up the regular way. But again, at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you a discount showing you how you can save 50% on the sign up. But you'll also need a ClickFunnels account. You can start your ClickFunnels trial during week 3 of the challenge, so it will actually last you till the end of the challenge, and that will be sufficient to finish the challenge. However, you also will need that account afterwards if you want to continue to use your funnel, and it's going to come at a $97 to $297 per month price tag. For some of you, that may seem like a lot of money to spend, but it actually is not money you spend. ClickFunnels becomes the tool that you use to build your business, and therefore it's an investment into your business. And it's important to see it like that, because without that tool, you simply will not be able to succeed the way the challenge teaches you to. Now, another thing that most people don't mention is that you may need other additional software. For example, if you want to host videos or embed videos in the funnel that you're building throughout the challenge and you want them to look professional without any branding or advertising at the end, well, then you cannot just host them at YouTube, but you will need an account with Vimeo or Vistia, both offering you free trials or even free plans, but eventually, depending on the number of videos that you need in your funnel, you'll also have to pay for those services. And there are a bunch of other services, like for example, EU Vendor and Termly, which would provide you with the legal text required, like a privacy policy and cookie policy, which also cost money. While it may only be $28 per year or $30 per year, it still sums up. Now, if you've seen previous videos that I published on this channel, you may be aware that I'm now already an entrepreneur for the past 15 years. And that we own 2 legal entities, one in the Ukraine and one in Hong Kong. Therefore, our business is already a little bigger. And just to give you an idea, at this point, we are spending roughly $1,300 every month just for the software, services, and tools that we are using. Starting from the software that I use to record this video, going through professional video hosting, Adobe Creative Cloud to actually be able to cut the videos in Adobe Premiere, create proper graphics in Adobe Photoshop, using Adobe Stock to have stock images whenever we don't have our own images that fit the purpose, and so on. And all of those services sum up, and there's obviously a bunch more. And not to forget, in our case, the fees for accounting for both of those entities every month. Now again, this is not meant to discourage you. This is solely meant to show you that there is more than just the challenge, and that it's important that you're aware that it's not just going to be a 30-day challenge and you're going to succeed and have your 6-figure business. No, the challenge is going to teach you, provide you with the tools that you personally need in order to know how to create a profitable funnel. However, it will not show you how to build the business around it. For example, if your funnel consists of selling a physical product, then at some point you need to worry about fulfillment. And while initially you may just ship the orders manually on your own, if your funnel really is converting well, eventually you will end up with hundreds of orders per day. Well, that's something, if you keep packing them on your own, you're wasting your time, and you will need to consider either storing your inventory at a fulfillment facility so they take care of the fulfillment, and connecting your funnel with that fulfillment facility so everything goes automated, or hiring employees that take care of the fulfillment for you within your own warehouse, for example. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's a lot of more things that go into having your own business. Here has the sole purpose to show you that there is more beyond the challenge to come, and not to teach you how to build the business. It doesn't change the fact that the One Funnel Away challenge, in my opinion, is one of the most valuable trainings out there. For just $100, or again, if you keep watching, for half that money, you'll actually get trained by some of the best entrepreneurs on this planet on how to actually build a converting funnel. And in the end, that's more important than knowing how to build the business, because even if you know what it takes to build a business and how to set it up, if you're unable to generate revenue, your business will simply not live very long. However, if you know how to generate revenue, and that's what the challenge teaches you, then you can always hire professionals to help you with building the business, because you will have the cash flow and therefore the money to pay them. Now, last but not least, the important part that I mentioned also in the beginning, how you can get a 50% discount on the challenge. It's very simple. I'm going to put a card up there that links to a video that walks you through it step by step, but I'm also going to tell it to you right here. So while there is the physical challenge that also provides you with this challenge box that you can see here in the background, there's actually a digital version for it. And on the regular website, the digital version is just the same price, $100, but no shipping fees, because there is nothing to ship. However, if you visit the so-called network marketing secrets funnel, which again, I'm going to put a link in the description below, and you can check the card up there to see a detailed walkthrough, you will be able to buy network marketing secrets for $7.95 to $16.04, depending if you're in the US or international. And on the next page, you'll be offered to buy the One Funnel Away challenge, or to sign up for the One Funnel Away challenge the regular way for $100 plus shipping fees. However, when you decline that offer, you'll see an option to sign up for ClickFunnels digital challenge for just $47. Now, everything combined, it saves you roughly 40% on the digital challenge. Plus, if you really want the challenge box, you can also then email support@clickfunnels.com and tell them that you want the box, and you will get it for $29.95 as well, still making it way cheaper than the regular sign-up option. And there is one thing that makes this even better. On the initial checkout page where you can get your copy of Network Marketing Secrets, you'll also have an order bump where you can get experts and .com secrets both combined for roughly $30. And it's really amazing, and it's something I recommend you to do, because those books are basically the foundation of the challenge. So having those books and being able to read them will provide you with even more information than the challenge itself. And if you sum it all up, so you get Network Marketing Secrets and you take both books and the digital challenge, you'll end up paying $101.90 roughly, which makes it roughly the same price as signing up for the digital challenge without anything else the usual way. This is it. Let me know in the comments below, did you already go through the One Funnel Away challenge? How did you like it? Did you perceive it worth the $100 investment? Or do you think personally that it was not worth that investment? Or if you didn't sign up yet or didn't go through the challenge yet, let me know in the comments below if you signed up now, and if you haven't, what's keeping you still from signing up for the challenge and starting to change your life and build your first successful funnel out there. Thanks for watching. See you next Monday with another video. Till then, bye-bye.